Hello. Topic 2-2 is really a review over some of the exponent rules and multiplication that we covered in the last unit. Since we just spent a lot of time on this, I'll go through this pretty quick to kind of, give you an idea of what you're doing on 2-2. Now, if you look up at the top, we have x to the third times x to the fifth. If we remember our rules from last time, when we're multiplying like bases, like in this case x, we add the exponents. Okay, so this would be x to the 5 plus 3 is 8. Same thing right here, x to the 7th times x to the 4th. The like base is x. Okay, and add the exponents. 7 plus 4 is 11, so that's x to the 11th. Okay, now let's use a few of these to let's use these rules to go ahead with these first four problems. Now, if you notice on number 1, we have coefficients. We have a coefficient of 3 and a coefficient of 4. Let's take care of those coefficients first. Okay, 3 times 4, which is 12. Now the like base is n, so we're multiplying like bases, add the exponents. 2 plus 4 is 6, so we have 12n to the 6. Okay. Number 2, coefficients again. We have negative 3 times 5. Negative 3 times 5 is negative 15. The first like base is a. Okay. We have a to the second and a to the understood first. Okay, so the like base is a. We add the exponents. 2 plus 1 is 3. Next like base is b. Okay. We have b to the third times b to the fourth. That would be b to the 3 plus 4 is 7. So we have negative 15, a to the third, b to the 7th. Number 3, first of all, let's take care of the coefficients again. 2 times negative 3. 2 times negative 3 is negative 6. Okay, the first like base is a. We have a to the first there, a to the first there, and a to the second there. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. So that'd be a to the fourth. Now the next one, like base, is b. So we have b to the first there, b to the first there, and b to the fifth there. That's 5, 6, 7. So we have b to the 7th. Negative 6, a to the fourth, b to the 7th. Alright? Here, we can do 4 a couple different ways. I'm just going to multiply. We have fractions. Anytime you have fractions, you multiply across. Let's take care of the coefficients first. Alright, 20 times 12. I'm going to get out my calculator. I have 20 times 12, which is 240. Oops, I wrote it wrong. 240 over 3 times 5, which is 15. In my calculator, I'm going to see if that will reduce. I have 240 divided by 15 to reduce on the calculator. Hit math. Enter, enter. It reduces to 16. Okay, or 16 over 1, which is the same thing. Now let's deal with the like bases. We have x. Okay, x is the first like base. We have 2 there, 3 there. Add the exponents. That would be x to the 5th. Y. We have 1 here and 5 there. Add the exponents. 5 plus 1 is 6. So you have 16, x to the 5th, y to the 6th. Okay. Now, we have multiplication and addition. So first of all, order of operations. Okay, I have to do the multiplication first. Okay, so let's just pay attention to this first half. Let's multiply these together. Okay, coefficients. 3 times negative 2 is negative 6. Okay, x's. There's 4 there, 2 there. 4 plus 2 is x to the 6th. Y's. 6 there, 1 there. That'd be y to the 7th. Plus, okay, now we're on the second half. The coefficient, or 8 and 1. 8 times 1 is 8. X, like basis. 3 plus 3 is x to the 6th. Y to the 2 plus 5 is 7th. Now, we learned last time from addition, the exponents and everything have to be exactly the same for them to be like terms where we can add them. We notice we have x to the 6th, y to the 7th here. Here we have x to the 6th, y to the 7th. It's the same, so we can actually add them. Negative 6 plus 8 is positive 2. When we add or subtract, our exponents stay the same. So that would be 2, x to the 6th, y to the 7th. Here, on 6, we're just distributing a negative 6t. Okay, so we're going to multiply negative 6t first by t squared. Negative 6 times t squared would give us negative 6. Add the exponents. 2 plus 1 is t to the 3rd. Now, multiply it by 5t. Negative 6 times positive 5 is negative 30. Like basis t, there's 1 there and 1 there. 1 plus 1 is 2. Now, negative 6 times negative 9. A negative times a negative is a positive. And negative 6 times negative 9 is a positive 54. Okay, t. Good there. Number 7, distributing again. P squared q cubed times p cubed. Okay, first like base is p, so we have p to the 2 plus 1 is 3. Q, 3 plus 1 is 4. Okay, positive times a negative is a negative. Okay, the only coefficient is 2. Okay, p's, there's 2 there, 2 there. 2 plus 2 is 4. Q, there's 3 there, 1 there. 3 plus 1 is 4. So we have p to the 3rd, q to the 4th, minus 2p to the 4th, q to the 4th. Okay, we can stop here because these are not exactly the same. We can't combine them. Okay, number 8. Distributing in. First of all, coefficients. Negative 3 times 2, negative 6. Okay, r's are the first like base. There's 1 there, 2 there. That 2 plus 1 is 3. Okay, now the s's. 1 there, 1 there. That'd be s squared, or s to the 2nd. Okay. Now, distribute negative 3rs times 12t. Negative 3 times 12 is negative 36. Okay. Now, there's no other r's, so we have 1 r, 1 s, and now 1 t. And the last one, negative 3rs times negative 7. Negative times a negative is a positive. 3 times 7 is 21. Okay. And then we have just 1 r and 1 s. So we have negative 6 r to the 3rd s squared minus 36 rst plus 21 rs. Okay. Now, what I would do here, first of all, let's go ahead and label the things that we do not have labeled right now. Okay, so we're finding the area and the perimeter. I'm going to deal with the perimeter first. Okay, now this length is the same as this length, so this is BC. Now to find this length, okay, this whole length right here is BC. This length of this part is BC and this part is BC. That's 2 BC. So to find this length, I'm going to say 5 BC minus 2 BC, so that will tell me it's 3 BC. Okay, this one, this length is the exact same as this one, which is 4 BC. And now, perimeter is the distance around. And so I'm going to just start here at this 3 BC. You have 3 BC plus 4 BC plus 1 BC plus 1 BC plus 5 BC plus BC plus 1 BC plus 4 BC. Okay, that got me all the way around. So I have 3 plus 4, which is 7. That's 8, 9. 9 plus 5 is 14. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So the perimeter is 20 BC. Remember, when we add, okay, the exponents stay the same. They're all like terms, so we can just combine them. Now, area, we have to do a couple different things. Okay, first of all, I can find the area of a rectangle, so I'm going to find the area. I'm just going to divide this into 2 rectangles. Okay, this first part, to find the area of this part, I'm going to multiply length times width. So 4 times 3, which is 12. Now the like bases, first like base is B. There's 1 there, so there's 2. Then C times C, 1, 2. And that's this one, 12 B squared C squared. Sorry if you can't see that real well. Okay, now let's find the area of this rectangle, length times width. Okay, so 5 BC times BC, 5 times 1 is 5, B times B is B squared, C times C is C squared. So this part is 5 B squared C squared. Now to find the total area, I just have to add this area to this area. So 12 B squared C squared plus 5 B squared C squared. So the total area is 17 B squared C squared. So the area is 17 B squared C squared. If you have any questions on these, please bring them to me. I hope this helped.